Hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's good to see ya. I'm sitting at my desk. Damn it, and that timer is wrong again. I thought I fixed it. We have about 4 hours and 45 minutes left, but the timer started running. It's fine. You want a mustache? Okay, we'll have a mustache. Hello, Henry. Hello, Nara. Hello, Pillow. Welcome, welcome. And hey, Alyssa on YouTube. I need to pop that chat out real quick. I hope everyone has had a lovely Sunday. Yes, I am a newscaster. Mwahaha. Although, honestly, I don't want to report on any of the news that's happening right now because I've seen enough. If I'm being completely honest with you, I have seen enough. I mean, I don't know if there's some good news. Maybe I could report on that. I'm trying to think if there's any good news. Oh, there is good news, actually. Henry, we got a bot. Hi, Lily. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for doing mod things. I appreciate you. There was a kid in the recent, school pew-pewing that shielded another kid from getting hit. He's alive and he is out of the hospital. There's your breaking good news for today. The child survived! It's, I don't know, kind of bittersweet because of the topic of it all. But listen, instead of talking about a Yahtzee, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that kid surviving and being okay. That's how I want to do today. Right? It is sad that that happened in the first fucking case. It really is. Protect them kids! Help each other, damn it. So. But. I hope y'all have had a good Sunday. It's been pretty... There we go. We gonna fix it? It is fixed! Oh, shoot. I ended up pressing the wrong button. Sorry. There we go. Now, today was pretty uneventful. I had to reschedule my hair appointment, so I'm still wonky in the hair dye department, but that's okay. We'll just do it next week. I did some chores. I cleaned the house and then cleaned myself. I don't know, always after cleaning, I always feel disgusting and I have to take a shower. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but like, when you clean your house, then you get nasty and then you gotta clean yourself. Well, good job, Lily. Is this somebody else's puppy or is this yours? Is this the German Shepherd? How is the baby doing? Kiana! Hi, Kiana! I almost lost you in the sauce. Hey. Hello, friend. Marthstash! Oh my god, I love that. Wait, instead of Mr. Martha, I should rename that redeem Marthstash. Key's got the brain cell. Yes, gotta get the chemical smell off. Also the sweat and everything. Feel that. Whew! Actually, it's still a little warm. God damn it. When is it gonna cool off? I don't know. Ah! What did I drop? It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is a-okay. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, I tripped over a cord. That's what. Okay. Oof. Alrighty. So today's gonna be pretty chill. It's gonna be chill. I don't think I'm gonna go for the full timer today. Cause, I have a dentist appointment in the morning. So I have to go to bed at a semi-decent hour. My turn to hold the brain cell. Exactly. Thank you, Key. Thank you for holding the brain cell. You want winter? What? Oh my god! Nara! Oh my goodness! Thank you, Nara! Thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. Another hour! Or a little more than an hour has been added to the timer. Well then, We're gonna have to stream on Monday too. Whee! Okay, so we have hit, what mark are we at? What goal are we at? Okay, so that's, y'all get to, because we did 7 subs yesterday, plus 10, we're at 17. What's my goal? Y'all get to create a tweet or a Blue Sky post. That is what you get to do. Let me see what the next goal is. I guess think of what y'all want me to post. Within reason. I'm a little nervous, but I will let you have your fun. We'll let you have your fun. Let's see. So, in and I think 3 more subs, you get to choose a new redeem. No, wait. 7 yesterday, 10. No, we hit 2 new goals. Okay, so in 3 more subs, you get to build a pizza. We talked about this yesterday. Void picture. Listen, we already hit the picture yesterday. But, oh no, you want me to just post a void picture? You just want me to post Velcro? That's all you want? You have the power to create a post and all you want is a Velcro picture? You're being too nice. You're being too nice. Okay, and you get to choose a new redeem. Since we have passed the 15 sub mark. So, if y'all wanna, I don't know, what are my current redeems right now? Besides the usual. Hydrate and viewer rewards. Let's look. Rewards. Oh, that's the wrong. Power-ups? Channel points? Viewer rewards. Where are you at? Where do I create new stuff? Because we got posture, head pats, hydrate, the yeehaw mustache. Not emotes, redeem, damn you. I need to fix the wotas. Stretch! Highlighted message, nanny the fuck, glasses, blanket. Okay, we have a couple of word bans. We have a curse ban. I don't know. Think about it. Hi, Christo! Welcome! Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Big redeem trash can. Lots of points just to throw it away. I don't know. What should I do in the trash can? Maybe, hang on. That would be a funny redeem. If I could find, like, a live 2D asset to, like, make it look like I was in the trash can. Trash can asset? Put me in the trash? Is that what we want? Okay, I can find that. I can find a garbage can. Okay. Alright. Well, put me in the trash. But, chat, think of any... I am the trashy godparent. I am. 10K points, trash can! Okay. Alright. Listen, I'm sure some of y'all have that many points. But, chat, if y'all have any other ideas besides Velcro posting for what y'all want me to post on Twitter or Blue Sky, let me know. Oh, not the puppy! Not the puppy with the teethies. God, Nara has many. Okay, gotcha. I feel that. You're gonna keep me in the trash for a long time. I just know it. Oh, no, listen. Those little dogs are they're very aggressive, Lily. I get you. Oh, a cryptic message with Velcro? Okay, what should Velcro say? She was not being very well behaved today, I will say. Growling, hissing, the whole bit. Ooh, we got a little kitty hype emote. I love that for us. What should she say? We'll have to think of something for Velcro to prophecy. Velcro's not even in here right now. She's mad. Velcro chose violence today. She chose angry. Like, I had to bring her food, like, back to the starting line at the gate. There's someone in my house! I mean, that's what she's saying. That's what she's saying right now. She's not having it. Poor JJ, just... He's vibing. He does not care. Meanwhile, Velcro is just mad, 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 mad. There's someone in my house. Okay. Alright. Wait till midnight and then drop that post. Y'all are funny. Okay. Also, please excuse my munching. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I've got some Greek yogurt and blackberries and some crunchy cereal. No, we played the lesbians yesterday. We are going to be a teddy bear today. So, okay. Alright. There is someone in my house. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Okay, so today we are starting with Teddy Haven. I saw Nimmy Nightmare play this and it looked cute. I only saw a little bit of it because my partner religiously watches Nimmy Nightmare. That's their Oshi. And they're like, Nimmy played this. You should play this. And I'm like, okay. Listen, I'm always down for a silly little, like, fantasy cozy thing. And there's bears involved. I love a bear and I love a teddy bear specifically. So, JJ and Velcro remind me of the meme with a smug monkey looking at a lion yelling, chill versus Angie. That's so true. So true, bestie. Choo-choo! Yeah! You are the hype train, Nara. Okay. Come on, model. Get it together. There we go. Can we swap the screens? Please. It's thinking. It's thinking thoughts. How big is this game? I didn't even ask myself that question before we started. We should have some sparkle emotes in the future, Alyssa. I agree. We love sparkly stuff. Hello? How big is this game? Miku is not pleased. Miku, please. Miku, please, just don't crash. That's all I'm asking. Even if we can't play this game, just please. Please live. Yeah, this game might be a little too big. I am scared. When, not if, we get to 40 subs, my game suggestion is Undertale. I'm thinking thoughts. Okay, this game is not gonna load today. We're not... Hang on. Abort mission! Shit. Abort mission! I know, this game is too big. I'm working on it. We're gonna shut it down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Miku. Oh! Well, Okay, yeah, this game is huge. Okay. Abort mission, abort mission. How do I shut it down? How do I shut it down? This? Is this it? I think that's it. Yeah, we'll try Teddy Haven another day. That's okay. We close. Oh, now you shift to the other screen, you bastard. Go back. Close. Close it! End task! Did I do it? No. Close it! Miku, please. End it. Oh, thank God. Okay. We're out. We're out. We live. Okay. Stop. Damn. Yeah, no, trust me. I have a list of parts and things. That way. Probably, I don't know, maybe around Christmas time, if I can get some good deals on computer parts, then maybe. You know what we could do today? Is we could do some more Ace Attorney, because we haven't finished that case. We could do part 1 of the final trial. Hold on, where are you at? Because who was posting about Ace Attorney in the Discord? Was that Alita who posted that video of all the detectives versus Dexter? And the only one who could probably convict Dexter was Phoenix, but then Dexter went and framed him because he's a defense attorney and not a cop, so we can't arrest him. Let's see our boys. Let's see our boys. There you are. And I won't make us do the entire trial today because I know it's a long one, but let's at least get part 1 down. Let's do it. Because if I am correct, Maya's still stuck in a cave somewhere. We have left her there for far too long. Technology at its worst. I know. Listen, I'm one of those people that, like, I use things until they're dead, and I know technology doesn't like to do that. But, like, if it still works, why would I buy another one? Although at this point, it's not working for my intents and purposes. Right, Nara gets me. I will make an announcement in Discord. Thank you. Teddy Haven is too big for Miku. Starting final trial in Ace Attorney. Hi, Aqua! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Send. There we go. I was like, Discord, don't you act up on me too. No, but that's the thing. If I have something that is functional, I don't want to... And it works for everything else. It works for my teaching. It works for editing and shit. But no, it doesn't want to stream... It doesn't want to stream big things, and I want to play fun things. Maybe I could do it with a face cam. But that's not the point. The point is VTuber shit today. But for now, Ace Attorney time. My boys. Woo! Here we go. Maybe. Ooh, that's loud. Ace Attorney music is always loud. Hello. There we go. Where did we even... I'm trying to remember where we left off. It's been a minute since we've played. And I'm trying to remember. Because I think we finished the investigation at the temple. Right! And we found out about the twins! Iris and her twin sister. Because, of course, there's twins. Can't be dramatic without a secret twin. Yes, my wife, Edgeworth. Exactly, exactly. Ooh, speaking of which, we have to choose a date to watch our Ace Attorney lesbian musical. Because I want to watch that soon. Anyway, yeah. 4-1! Trial. We were trying to unlock shit. Oh, and of course we found out that what's-her-face, Elise Donim, was actually Misty Fave. That was the big reveal, even though we already kind of knew it. Lesbian musical because it was done by the Takarazuka Review, the all-female theater troupe. So now Phoenix and Miles look like lesbians in the show. I even think Miles has a little ponytail.
Good morning. Are you by yourself?
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, please tell me what's going to happen to Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry, we don't know yet. Did we find her? Was she taken out of the cave? I don't think I remember. Listen, we haven't seen the show yet. It could be. The investigation is still going on, so I wasn't allowed in the inner temple.
Oh, I see. So is Sister Iris still trying to remove those trick locks in the training hall?
No. She's the defendant in this case, so she can't be at the inner temple. She's required to be here in court. Well, then who the F is, trying to undo the locks?
Then, how come she's not here in the defendant's lobby?
I have to admit, it's kind of strange. We have lost our client, somehow. No, I saw your microphone in Discord, Aqua. That was pretty cool. Who's this? Is now really the time for new characters? If you're looking for Iris, she's in the prosecutor's lobby. Oh, or is that Miles? Miles! Okay. Mia and Lana and Maya and Franny are the popular Willa ships in the Ace Attorney fandom in the OG trilogy. Okay, interesting. I could see Maya and Franny. I could see it. Edgeworth. What's Iris doing over there? She's going over today's testimony with the prosecutor as we speak. Today's testimony? Why? Wait, why is she a witness? You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the prosecution. God damn it, Godot! Ah, he's sexy, but he makes me mad. What? The prosecutor is squeezing her for a confession, or so I heard. Excuse you, she's my client. Can I have her back, please? Franziska von Karma, what are you up to? Wait a minute, I thought Godot was the prosecutor, not Franny. I know what you're thinking, but Ah, okay, see, that's what I thought. Phoenix! Get it together! You're a step behind everybody. Who else would it be but Godot? Godot? Franziska is engaged in some important work at the Sacred Cavern. That bitch is trying to unlock the locks. Okay. Alright. I don't think I have watched... what season is Cure Scarlet from? Remind me.
The Sacred Cavern? You don't mean that she's...
Exactly. She has been out there all night trying to remove those trick locks. Well, damn, maybe the Franny Maya ship isn't too far off after all. She's trying to save her wife. With the head nun's assistance, naturally. Go, Bikini, go. Go, Princess. Okay, I started Go, Princess. I did not get far enough to see Cure Scarlet. We estimate that the last of the locks should be taken care of in about 3 hours. I hope everything continues to go smoothly and we receive some good news soon. Yeah. Thanks, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Godot intends to nail this case shut today. Be prepared to fight like there's no tomorrow. You don't have to tell me that. Touché. I can already see it in your eyes. Ugh, God, gross. You're not the same fever-ridden, frantic maniac you were yesterday. It's strange. On the way here, I decided that today would be the end of all of this. Almost immediately after I made that decision, I felt myself getting stronger. Interesting. Like a fucking shonen protagonist. Maybe you've passed your cold onto someone else. Literally. And with that, I leave the rest in your capable hands, partner. Partner! Gross! Thanks. Gay. I still don't have answers for most of the riddles plaguing this case. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I actually remember anything about what's in the court record, but we'll find out. Fucking Henry! They're so I feel that. The circumstances around the murder of Ms. Elise Donim. No, I mean Misty Faye. The impossible flight Larry claims to have seen. Right, that stupid fucking drawing. And this bitch! Right, Morgan Faye, when I get you! When I catch you, bitch! And what that woman is really after. We have to protect Pearl from her own mother. Ugh, also, I'm gonna take these headphones off. My hair's too wet. Let me know if you hear any echo or anything. Take another bite of my yogurt. And blackberries. I'm always disappointed when I buy blackberries. They're always very sour. I put some honey. I bought them because a box of them was $2. But I'm still disappointed. I never get sweet blackberries. Not my luck. The yogurt helps, though. Mmm! Hello, Caitlin! Sunderfolk? What's a Sunderfolk? That sounds interesting. I hope you have fun. Thank you so much for stopping in. We're having a lovely time. We're just about to jump into Ace Attorney. I hope your Sunday is going well. I will say, a blackberry cobbler is fucking delicious. Also, congratulations on the new job. I don't know if you told me about getting a new job. Congratulations. No, listen. Blackberry desserts, excellent. But if I try and just eat them raw, they're always sour to me. But nah, ooh. That could be something I make this fall. Because blackberries are a fall berry. I'm into it. You've convinced me. I'll look it up. Sunderfolk. Have fun! Thank you, Caitlin. Have a good night. Ugh, this bastard again. Court is now in session for the trial of Iris of Hazakura Temple. You coffee-guzzling bastard. Keep it together, Phoenix. It'll be okay. Your Honor, what are you, Who, me? Well, my little brother came to... Oh, fuck. I forgot it was supposed to... Right, the blonde one. It was supposed to be the Canadian judge. Oh, no. Is it because Miles isn't the defense attorney anymore? Shit. Oh, everything's going to shit. Okay, alright, fine. My little brother came to visit me in my chambers earlier this morning. Oh no, he got a cold! Oh no, we gave him our cold! Oh no! God damn it! This is the worst possible conclusion. All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he developed a scorching fever and fainted. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him. Oh, I see, Your Honor. So they're brothers. That explains a lot. Right, I was about to say, was the Canadian judge the oops baby? Because he looks a lot younger than this other judge. Just saying. My poor brother. He looked a bit pale, not to mention sad that he couldn't be here. I'm sad that he's not here. Oh, you smug bastard, I hate you. I'm so mad at you. It is impossible to predict what the future has in store for any of us. This is precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. And if we of the court have been charged with the solemn duty of passing such judgment. Well said, Mr. Godot. I understood exactly what you said. At least up until the end, anyway. How does he still have his job? How? Ugh. Okay, with the... Do I keep the mustache with the glasses, or do I just glasses? Do we want the whole effect? Of course you love the Canadian judge. You're Canadian. Life appointment! God damn it. Like the fucking Supreme Court. Hate that. Hate that. Come on, Japanifornia, get it together. I'll leave the mustache on for now. But we'll see what happens. Humans are fragile, fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tides. There is only one thing that remains a constant in this crazy world. What, coffee? I knew it! I knew it would be coffee! The bitter darkness that lies at the bottom of this mug. Fucking Nara and Pillow, we all had the brain cell. Oh god. Coffee. So then you mean... With how easy it is to frame someone for murder in this country, I'm not surprised. I guess. Forget it, what do you mean? During yesterday's trial, the accused refused to admit her role in the crime. But today she has had a change of heart. Sister Iris of Azakura Temple has a confession to make because you badgered her into it, you bitch. No, the planet is ruined due to climate change. No. Oh, God, I'm so sad. There's still shit we can do. There are still things we can do. We just can't rely on the government. Confession? The defendant? Hold on, I'm gonna take off the mustache. I need some semblance of emotion, and we can't do that with both glasses and mustache. Iris. Why didn't she discuss this with me first? Right? I'm her lawyer. Very well. This court will now hear the defendant's confession. Iris, why? Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules. I mean, that's just you doing your job.
My name is Iris.
We just gotta redacted all these billionaires, then we can save the coffee for Godot. Yeah, here, buddy. All 12 of them, or however fucking many there are.
I am but a simple nun undergoing training at Hazakura Temple.
Witness, is there something that you want to confess to?
Yes, but first, I want to apologize to Mr. Wright. I can't continue lying to everyone anymore.
It's all right. What is it?
Mr. Wright, I have to admit that I did play a part in this terrible incident.
Are you actually confessing? What did you think she was gonna do? Are you saying that you were the one who murdered Ms. Elise Donim?
No, I'm not, Your Honor.
What, you're just pleading to being an accomplice?
But I dealt with the cover-up after the murder took place. After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise and carried it to Hazakura Temple Courtyard, where I desecrated it.
Damn, girl! What? Desecrate? That's a strong word, lady. Witness, are you saying you were an accomplice to the murder?
Yes, that's correct.
What? 3 minutes in court and I'm already covered in a cold sweat. Ha! Everyone on the planet is an accomplice to something. Oh, of course, it's all Morgan Faye's fault. We gotta get that bitch here in the courtroom. Morgan Faye, when I catch you. In this case, it just happens to be murder. Damn it, now I want coffee. But it's like, I don't know, almost 8 o'clock, I think. What time is it? It's like, no, it's like 7:45. I can't be drinking coffee that late. Isn't that right, Mr. Trite? That could do. So this is the confession they were conferring about. Thank you for the hydration. I do have water with me, so I will hydrate. Maybe I'll make a cup of tea later. This is the confession they were conferring about. It pains me to say this, but it looks like Iris's testimony was all a lie. Crumpled up and shoved into a pocket. Alright. Now then, little lady, if you don't mind, I've got a question for you. Whose crime were you trying to cover up by your actions? Iris was covering for someone? If she says Maya, I'm just gonna, like... I might throw myself out a window, but let's see. Now I'm definitely up the creek without a paddle. Or a life jacket.
I've been at Hazakura Temple ever since I was a little girl. Hazakura Temple is run by one of the branch families of the Kurain tradition. One of our missions is to protect the main family.
I'm sorry, but main family?
Yes, and that's why I would dirty myself if need be to protect her.
She's gonna frame Maya. She's gonna frame Maya, and I'm gonna have to defend her sorry ass for the, what, 4th time? No, listen, I will throw your ass in jail over Maya's. Sorry. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I fucking called it. I'm so... Oh, God. Can the writers not think of anything else but to just keep throwing Maya to the fucking wolves? Is there nothing else you could think of? No. These writers are annoying me. Seriously, this is the 4th time she's been framed for murder. Me too, Phoenix. Goddamn. Wake up and smell the coffees, right? She's naming Maya? Order in the court. So not only did you witness the murder, you know the name of the murderer. I'm terribly sorry, but it's true. You're not sorry. You're not. You're doing the dirty work for your dirty fucking mother.
I saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes.
How much of a credible witness are you? She also was kidnapped and starved. You're very true. You are correct. You are not a credible witness. Listen, if you're gonna turn on me, I'm gonna turn on you, bitch.
And then I cleaned up the area to try and protect her.
I do fucking object. That's ridiculous. Maya could never do such a... The defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time. Now, witness, let's hear your testimony. What exactly happened on the night of the crime?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought I was prepared for the unexpected. But I never imagined the case would wind up going in this direction. So, the only people connected with Morgan Fay who are, like, good people are Maya and Pearl. Pearl is the only good child of Morgan Fay. But she's young enough and naive enough to believe that her mother is a good fucking person. Morgan Fay! Get her ass in this courtroom.
I went to the inner temple that night and I saw it all happen in the garden. I saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff.
She would never do that. That is her child.
While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike.
What absolute hogwash. No, I know that Maya is Misty's child. I'm just saying Maya's related to her. They are the only good relations, and Pearl is the only good child. No, Misty would not try to kill Maya. That's stupid.
Mystic Maya tried desperately to defend herself and stole the weapon. It was only in self-defense. You can't blame her for it.
So it was in self-defense?
Yes, Mystic Elise was the one who attacked first.
Huh.
That's why I tried my best to protect Mystic Maya.
You moved the victim's body to the temple so that Maya wouldn't be suspected? Isn't that right? Not bad. You've got the instincts of a true criminal. Or just like a human with a brain. Something's not quite right. I'm sure it was established yesterday that Iris never went to the inner temple that night. Right. Because wasn't it someone channeling Dahlia that was there? I'm pretty sure. And that the person who did go was that woman. Iris even admitted it. Now then, Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Hi, Lorenzo! Hello, my friend. It's been a minute. How are you? Good to see you. My guess is she locked Maya up so she'll die and not be able to testify against this. Yikes, that's dark. But these games do go there. We save. Okay, no, I don't think you did. Oh my god! Oh, I hope your better now? Home? Feeling better? I'm so sorry, Lorenzo. Jeez. Sister Iris, your testimony has changed quite a bit since yesterday. You stated yesterday that on the night of the murder, you didn't go to the inner temple.
Objection!
Did she now? Too bad for you. What she said yesterday doesn't mean much today. By the way, where were you when she claimed that she didn't go? I was in the inner temple's... It was in the inner temple's training hall. A private conversation between the two of you does not constitute testimony. It's okay, Lorenzo. Your health is more important. That would properly be described as hearsay. What do you have to say, witness?
I just couldn't tell him the truth at that time. Mystic Maya, she's your girlfriend, isn't she? I didn't want to be the one to break it to you that I saw her commit murder.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly there, dude. There, we all understand how difficult this is for you. Now then, let's continue with the testimony. Okay. Why? Let's just question all of these. You're saying the victim attacked Maya. I mean, Ms. Faye. I mean, what? How old is Maya now? 19 and he's 23? 24? I don't know. Damn. You know, that child needs some therapy, obviously.
Yes, it was a truly frightening scene. Mystic Maya was struck hard on the head and it looked like she was going to collapse.
What were you doing at the time? Yeah, why didn't you break up the fight? Oop, pressing charges so you'll be over here like Phoenix and the gang in the courtroom. Why didn't you stop them from fighting?
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I was frightened. I couldn't move.
You sound just like your stupid fucking sister.
I couldn't even speak. I was in such shock.
That's perfectly understandable, my dear. This doesn't sound right. I don't believe this testimony for a minute. Damn. Honestly, you can see how some kids turned out the way they did by their shitty-ass parents. Whew. Okay, what happened after that? While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved to deliver a fatal strike. Mystic Maya tried and desperately to defend herself and stole the weapon. And then... she turned things around, used the weapon she had taken, and lunged forward for a strike. I figured she would, like, block it. Witness, are you absolutely certain?
Yes, but believe me, she had no choice.
Enjoy your lurk, Lorenzo.
If Mystic Maya hadn't done something...
Maya Faye's name would have been written on this autopsy report instead. But what was the motive? I don't understand what Elise's motive would be. I still can't put the pieces together. Unless I find a contradiction in her testimony, Maya's gonna get blamed for this.
I only have this to say.
It was only in self-defense. You can't blame her for it. Okay. I'd like to avoid the whole spirit channeling thing if I can. Not only would it be inadmissible as evidence, but I think it might actually hurt our standing with the judge. First, I need to pick her testimony apart and expose the unnatural sounding parts. I don't know why Iris would tell a story like this, but there are two things I noticed that just don't add up. Right? I don't think she would attack her own kid. Let's look at the court record, shall we? Hang on. So that was Elise. And there was a sword at the bottom of that, wasn't there? That's the weapon they're talking about. Data. Yeah, the staff. Ah! But she wouldn't know! What weapon are you referring to? Right. No one knows this except Gumshoe and Phoenix. Okay. Then... Tracks. Courtyard. Larry's drawing. Or, I wonder about the sphere with the blood on it. And then the note. I think the note's probably gonna come up later. Strike Maya with her staff. While Mystic Maya was stumbling, Mystic Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Mystic Maya tried desperately to defend herself and stole the weapon. How would it be fatal if you didn't know about the sword? Hang on. I'm gonna save here. Let's try the sword. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's not there. Okay. Maybe at the next statement? Let's see. Nope. Okay. Maybe the previous statement. I can't think of anything else other than the weapon here. Okay. This thing? No. Huh. Hold on, glasses are coming off. Gotta think. We gotta think seriously about this. Shit, I thought it would be the staff. Hang on, go back. Are we supposed to refute her? The paper? Hang on. I think we're supposed to refute her going to the inner temple first. Right. Okay. Wait, what? Whose blood? Oh, you're right. Because I was thinking it was either that or the crystal. It just says has blood on it. It doesn't say whose. But we could try the crystal. We could. Hold on. Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff. Okay, let's... This? No, that might have been too early. If Maya was struck, wouldn't her blood be on it? Yeah, probably. Let's go a little later in the testimony. Maybe this statement. Let's see. Damn it, I didn't mean to quiz her. I meant to push the tab button, damn you. Hang on. Tab. Nope, okay, let's try another one. Okay, and if this doesn't work, I'm pulling up a guide. So we're not running around like headless chickens. We tried it on that, it didn't work. And then we tried it on that, and it didn't work. Let's try it on this one. No! The burnt paper is Morgan Fay's letter to Pearl and her other kids. Let's see if that has anything on it. Orders from Morgan Fay. Opened once before. Be careful. Once night falls, Blank should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name is Blank. She is our Blank. The whole Blank. Here is a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is Blank, burn the Blank. Also make Blank tell anyone about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. But what statement would that go on? Maybe the beginning? Let's try it. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Probably for later. Okay. Fuck it. I am going to look at a guide. Give me a moment. I'm stuck. Damn it. What's this called? Bridge to the turnabout. What is it? What do I present on this goddamn thing? Just watch, it's gonna be none of the stuff we looked at. Absolutely none. And I'm gonna feel silly. Okay. Scroll down. This one. Oh. The one statement I didn't press her on. I was supposed to press her on and then choose something. My bad. Jesus. Okay. Well then. Okay. Let's go back. one statement. It's fine. Wait. Okay. She moved in to deliver a fatal strike?
Yes, I'm sure of it. She threw down her staff and reached into her robe for a weapon.
Which was? Wait a minute. What was this weapon?
It was, some kind of a dagger.
A dagger, huh? And Elise Donim tried to stab her with this weapon? To kill Ms. Faye?
Yes, exactly.
Huh. You look like I did after I mistakenly took a swig of Worcestershire sauce. Not the Worcestershire sauce. Do you have a problem with the testimony we're hearing from your client, lawyer boy? Excuse me, you are also a lawyer boy? Do I have a problem? Yes. Yes, I do, actually. Let's go back. There is one thing. Your Honor, I have a small problem with the witness's testimony. You do? But this witness is your own client. Yes, well, nevertheless, that's fine. Witness, let's add your last statement to the testimony.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just a moment. It's my job to say that. Listen, Gramps, I won't say it again. Final judgment will be rendered by me. That's not how court works. He's got his own little revenge plot. Conflict of interest, Your Honor. She threw her staff away and pulled a dagger from inside of her robe. Did she now? I think this is where we pull out. Oops. It's okay, we'll just go this way. This. Ha! There we go. Sister Iris, there's something strange about your version of events.
Huh?
Ms. Donim throwing her staff away makes no sense at all to me.
But all you can do with the staff is hit someone.
Not with this one. Naturally, you wouldn't know about this, Sister Iris, but the victim's staff had a special feature about it. As you can see, it's a sword.
Ah!
If Elise Donim really had wanted to kill Maya Fey, she wouldn't have needed to use a separate dagger. Not when she already had a beautiful blade in her hands already. Quit nerding out about swords, Phoenix. Well, Sister Iris, what do you have to say? That was an impressive bit of investigating, Trite. I never would have thought there was a sword hidden in that staff. But even so, how should I put this? We weren't supposed to know about it. A long sword is unwieldy and thus quite ineffective in close quarters combat. Maybe that's why she chose a dagger over her blade. Well, anyway, the type of weapon she chose to use isn't what's important. The important thing is that she tried to kill Maya Fey. As long as there's nothing strange about that, there's no problem with her testimony. But there is something strange about this whole testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, the prosecution has a point. Very well, Your Honor. The defense will now present evidence to back... Will it? Will it? Okay.
Mr. Wright,
I have here another piece of evidence that shows that this testimony can't be trusted. Do we? Because Ms. Elise Donim would never attempt to take the life of Maya Fey. Are we trying to prove that's her mother? I don't think that's gonna be it. I don't think that's it either. Blood stabbed from the back. Maybe the profiles. I'm just checking to see the evidence. The talisman, right? Cause, not Elise. Iris already said that she was protecting the daughter of the Kurine channeling master, and only the master can carry this. And it was worn by Elise, so let's give this a shot. Woo! Yes! The brain cell is back, baby. Mr. Godot. If you ask me, the only thing that seems strange is the angle of Mr. Trite's index finger. Try sticking your finger in an electrical outlet might be safer for you. Otherwise, it might get bitten off the next time you poke it in the wrong place. Listen. Oh shit! What? But, hold on. I'm gonna continue with this train of thought. I'm gonna wait. I still don't think Ms. Donim would ever attack Maya. If you think about their relationship, it's obvious. That's what I was trying to prove. Why don't you think it over one more time? But... No. Okay, fine. Fucking... Profile first, you think? Alright, I mean, is she on the profiles as Misty or Elise? Real name Misty Faye, Maya's mother. Oh, okay, alright. See, I didn't think she was in the profile as Misty Faye, but okay, sure, we'll go with it. Okay, alright, you were right. Elise Donim would never have attacked Maya Faye.
How can you be so sure?
Because the victim's real name was not Elise Donim. Her real name was Misty Faye. Faye?
Ah! No! Not Mystic Misty Faye!
Who is this Misty Faye? Is she related to... Misty Faye is the master of the Kurine channeling technique. She is also the mother of Maya Faye. Are you serious? As the plague, sir.
Is it really true, Mr. Wright? Was Elise Donim actually the great Mystic Misty?
Yeah, bitch. Now you feel stupid, don't ya? There's no doubt about it. It looks like Iris had no idea. I can hardly believe it. The idea that she would try to kill her only daughter, one she hadn't seen in 17 years. Perhaps the prosecution can offer some explanation for why she would do such a thing. Ha! Bitch. Order! Order in the court! Upon first hearing the witness's testimony, it seemed natural enough. However, in light of some facts that have just been presented, one, that the victim supposedly threw away a sword during a fight, and two, that the two people battling to the death were mother and daughter, despite the facts being believable when taken on their own. When taken together, the entire story seems difficult to believe. Listen, there's nothing in this world that is impossible. Except for one little thing. Yes? What is that one impossible little thing? Ha! You still don't get it. You think maybe my beans are under-roasted. But you have no idea, Gramps. Could you get to your point? I heard this witness's confession this morning. Just as I had taken the first sip of my 8th cup of morning coffee. Sounds like unmedicated ADHD, brother. You're going to ruin your health, my friend. Anyway, after hearing this woman's confession, I had a detective who loves to investigate sent to the scene of the crime. You're trusting Gumshoe? And... Motherfucker! Did he really? Nah! Who? Hang on. Is that the dagger the witness testified to seeing? Obviously, Your Honor. But do you not notice something else? Now that you mention it, if you look closely, there appears to be blood on it. Where did you find that? I didn't see that when I investigated the crime scene. Did you investigate the pine tree at the crime scene? The pine tree? What fucking pine tree? This dagger was stuck in the back side of the pine tree. What fucking pine tree? There's no pine trees in here. When the last blow was struck, ending the violent battle between the two women. This little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree. Which means the blood on the dagger belongs to the victim, correct? Huh. Were you even listening, old man? I first heard this confession this morning, just as I had taken the first sip. That number just increased by like 5, dude. Yeah. Didn't you say it was your 8th just a few minutes ago? I didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed on such short notice. In any case, the court will accept the dagger as evidence. Motherfuck! Furthermore, I order a blood test be performed on it immediately. This is my sweetheart. Make sure you treat her right. Well, fuck me running, I guess. Bailiff, get this piece of evidence to the crime lab immediately. Now then, the testimony we've just heard has numerous unbelievable aspects to it. However, after having found the very dagger the witness spoke of, I believe we can consider her testimony to be credible. Can we? Can we really? Cute girls never lie. Ever. Wrong! Wrong! Look at her fucking sister, you asshole! In any case, witness, if you could please testify again to this court.
About what, Your Honor?
About the incident you saw, the battle between the two women.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna... Hang on. What I'm gonna do... I'm first of all gonna change the topic of our stream. I have it on just chatting, but I have a feeling we're gonna be on this for a while. So let me do a little switcheroony over to Phoenix. Do. We switch. If it will load. No longer just chatting. Phoenix. Right. Ace Attorney Trilogy. Boom. So all of the little Ace Attorney nerds can find us. Yes. Good. We save. Lovely. Oh, God. Okay. This is gonna be another long cross-examination. Fine. Off we go, bitch. Hello? Hello? Please to be switching the screens. Thank you! Okay. It just has to wait a little bit. Where's my sound? There we go.
Mystic Maya stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with the staff. But then she dodged Mystic Elise's next attack and stole her weapon. Suddenly, Mystic Elise was back on the defensive with, was the one on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern.
This looks so odd to me. Oh.
That's when Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise.
Wasn't she stabbed in the back? I think that's what the autopsy report said. I just looked at it. She was not stabbed in the stomach. She was stabbed in the back.
Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed.
That was a very heartbreaking story. Oh, there's a print of footprint directions. Good to know.
I don't know if there were any bad feelings between them, but it had been 17 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Perhaps they simply didn't recognize each other anymore.
That seems reasonable. Oh, is there? I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a look-see. Okay, hang on. We're gonna save. And then we'll look at some stuff. That's the temple map, photo of Elise, weather data. When was it? Because it was snowing, wasn't it? So I wonder if the footprints may have been obscured by the snow. Hi, Lily. Welcome back. Snow, 7 to 10:50 p.m. Lightning, 10 to 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Yeah, I feel like if she, yeah, that would knock your ass out cold, wouldn't it? Stab in the back, see? Tracks. I can see footprints, but I can't tell if they're going, like, to or from the temple. I'm not sure. Courtyard? That's just her being stabbed. And that was after Iris had moved the body. I'm gonna go with the autopsy report. Oh, but not right now. We have to go to the correct statement. She dodged and stole her weapon. Mystic Elise was on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern. That's when Mr. Tim says, ah! Where's that autopsy report? Ha! Bitch! Something about you just isn't right today, Iris. You can rest now. Puppy responsibilities over. Congratulations. Good job with the puppy. She said, I'm sorry, what? Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. However, the testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions.
What do you mean? What's so wrong about my testimony?
According to you, Maya Fey stabbed the victim while she had her back to the stone lantern, correct?
Yes, that's right.
But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right? Yes, I think so. But according to the autopsy report, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony. Ah! Haha, bitch. What? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? It's simple. People are like books. We've all got a front and a back. You get my drift? That doesn't explain anything, Godot, actually. Is that all you have to say? I can also say that darkness loves to play with the human mind. Bitch, knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already. The point is, too much of this testimony just doesn't make sense. Throwing away a useful staff, the people being mother and daughter, and now she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach. There certainly are some inconsistencies. Well, Iris, how about it?
Well, it's just...
If you ask me, you're just being too naive about the whole thing. What do you mean? Quit drinking so much goddamn coffee. You want to eat books. I don't think that would be very tasty. Also very dry. There are 253 distinct types of bitterness in coffee. Did he pull that fact out of his ass? I feel like that's something he just, like, made up. But to pick out each one requires total concentration and the use of all the senses. Were you really concentrating on what this witness actually said? Prosecutor Godot, explain yourself. The witness was quite unambiguous about her own ambiguities when she said that the garden was dark and she couldn't see. She didn't say jack shit about that. A human needs one thing to see clearly, and that is light. Light. By the way, did you know? Hazakura has a rule that on nights when an acolyte is in the inner temple training, the stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit. Huh. I did wonder what that stone lantern was there for. Well, if that's true, shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly? Normally, yes, Your Honor, but according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, on the night of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern. Impossible? It hadn't been used in a long time, and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to have been nearly pitch black in the garden that night. There could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all. What about the lightning from the weather report? Didn't we have lightning? That could have illuminated some shit. Most enlightening. Also, how come Sister Bikini didn't say jack shit about that either? God damn you, Sister Bikini. Yes, the illuminating fact has chased all the contradictions away. If the staff was dropped, it would be difficult to see. It also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see the demons that lurk in the night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't that right, Trite? I need you to get off of his ass, Godot. He didn't do anything to you. God, I hate this man. Here, Your Honor. Let me present the stone lantern into evidence. Maybe it will rekindle the flame of truth in your mind. Great. Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face? What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot? This lantern. There's something written on it. Why? It's written in blood! We knew this. The judge didn't know about that yet. Written in blood? You knew, stupid. That's why you brought it into evidence. It says Maya upside down. What?
Oh, yes, that's right. After being cornered and then stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise didn't fall down right away. She must have been writing that on the stone lantern behind her. With the blood that was draining out of her body.
Who thinks to do that? Who thinks let me dip my finger into the fucking, into my gaping wound and then write who killed? Who thinks that? Who thinks that after they've just been stabbed? Nobody. Nah, he can't see it with the red shades, the visor. God damn it, And again, the writers couldn't think of anything new. This has happened before already. We keep rehashing the same shit. Seriously, who does that? Jesus. It certainly looks that way. Hang on just a minute. What are you all talking about? What do you mean, what are we talking about? We're talking about the message written in blood. Nonsense! This lantern, it's as clean as a whistle. Could it be? They could have tied those games together with just the existence of Misty Faye. Legitimately. But no. He can't see the bloody writing at all? Now that I think of it, he did say something to me yesterday. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. So that's what he meant by that. In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We now know that the crime scene was dark, and that the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Allegedly. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further? He's just mad. Mr. Godot. You get stabbed and see blood pour. I mean, listen. I don't know, Lily. I don't know if I buy that. That probably would not be the first thing on my mind. The first thing on my mind would be to stop the bleeding and survive, but that's just me. Okay then, let's move on. Godot is literally shaking, and somehow I don't think it's from caffeine overdose. I believe it has now been established that Ms. Donim was killed by my... Allegedly! That's wrong! Now it's time to turn our attention to you.
Yes, sir.
After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? Let's hear it. We're all ears. Okay.
After Mystic Elise died, I called out to Mystic Maya. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Kurine tradition. So I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge.
That seems suspicious.
Then I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple and... I used the Shichishito to alter the way the wound looked.
So, you moved the body.
Yes, I was raised at Hazakura Temple. I owe a great deal of thanks to the Fae clan. But even so, I never imagined that Elise Donim was actually Misty Fae. I've committed a terrible sin.
A terrible trick of fate. I believe you're looking for twist of fate, Your Honor.
I intended to return to the inner temple after taking care of the body, but...
You were spotted by the head nun, correct?
Yes, and that's why I couldn't go back.
Your story makes sense, I suppose.
Right, I think Larry was at the bridge, because
He drew what he thought was Iris flying. But I'm trying to figure out how to put these pieces together. Okay, fine. Now, in order to avoid the last mistake, I save here and we will press every single statement. Okay? Called out to her why. So you waited until everything was over before making a move?
No, it's not like that.
She saw someone murdered right in front of her eyes. It's not surprising she was a little timid. Yes, I suppose that's true. Sometimes when I'm watching lawyers argue back and forth with each other, I feel so helpless I sit quietly and wait for them to reach a conclusion. Isn't your job as the judge to mediate the argument?
It wasn't until Mystic Maya saw me that it finally dawned on her what she had done.
Okay. Thought it was my duty to protect the future master. So then you knew. You knew the significance of the name Maya Fey.
Yes, of course I did.
That's odd. I mean, Sister Bikini didn't recognize Maya's name, let alone her position.
Anyway, she was a very special person indeed.
Okay, remove the body by myself. Where'd Maya go? Why did you do that?
Because I didn't want Mystic Maya to be suspected in any way. I thought the best thing would be to remove the body from the crime scene.
You moved her body all by yourself?
Yes, I did. It would have been impossible if it wasn't for the snow.
The snow, huh? We gotta look at that weather report again. How heavy was this body? I don't know. It's pretty amazing you could make it all the way across. That's a rickety old bridge.
It looks worse than it is. It's surprisingly sturdy despite its age.
It's like they say, idiots are too stupid to catch even a simple cold. But there's one other thing that bothers me. Why not just throw the body into Eagle River? It would have been much easier than dragging it all the way to Hazakura Temple.
I thought that it would still cast too much suspicion on Mystic Maya. That's why I tried to take the body as far away as possible.
Huh. Makes perfect sense to me. For the time being. Anyway, what did you do after you crossed the bridge?
I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple.
The snowmobile? I knew that would show up sooner or later.
Yes, I had the key. I used the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusky Bridge.
Wait a minute, so you just left the body there? This is the part that was in question the other day. Should I ask for more details? Yes. Yes, you should. Ooh, but what do I pick? Ask about the snowmobile. Ask about the tracks. Wasn't it the tracks that were important last trial? Like, to figure out how many times the snowmobile went back and forth. Let's ask about the tracks. If you really did move her body by snowmobile, then there should be tracks left in the snow, right? Yes, naturally, you would expect tracks. This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Excuse me. Are these the tracks from that ride?
Yes, I think they are.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that.
Blood, you think? I don't know. Oh, right, because she was probably still bleeding.
Snow was still falling when I left Hazakura Temple.
I see. Snow was still falling, huh?
And then when the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What do you think about the testimony? Shit. We have the weather report. Let's see. When the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. That doesn't make sense if you stack it up against the other evidence. Yeah, I'm thinking the weather report at least. Your Honor, I'd like the statement Iris just made to be added to the testimony. But, does it have something to do with the case? Yeah, it does create a time frame. Yeah. All will be made clear if you allow her statement to be added to the record. Ha! This should be fun. You. Let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
Yes, sir. Okay. By the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. Let's check, shall we? Let's look at the weather data. Snow 7 to 10:50. Lightning 10 to 11. So 10:50 is the time we're looking for. When was she killed? No, I don't think the snow had stopped. That only gives 10 minutes for that snow stopping, so the time was between 10 and 11. So, let's present this. God damn it! Ugh. I'm annoyed. Yes, it's important. Okay, add it to the record. I'm gonna save first.
go there. I don't want to believe it, but I don't think my logic is failing me. Iris is trying to pin the murder on Maya. But why would she want to do this? There's only one reason I can think of. Okay, let's go... Is it the autopsy report instead? Huh. Hold on. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the bridge. Because the weather report mentions the lightning as well. Hold on. Let's try it here. Aha! There we go! Cool, I just had to pick the correct place to put it. You claim the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm sorry, Iris. That just isn't possible.
What?
This is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at that time.
Why do you say that?
Because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning and had caught on fire.
What did you say? The bridge, it was on fire?
Yeah, and you wouldn't have known that because you weren't there. Ha! You mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
What? But it can't be.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney. Ha-ha, bitch! I knew I was right not to like her from the start. The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right, the inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way you could have crossed the bridge, body or no body. Witness, even my patience has its limits. Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything to say for yourself? The fuck are you objecting to? The only person here that is truly contemptible is you. Old man. Alright, what are you pulling out of your butt this time? Me? How dare you? Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now. Yes, it does. Squat? The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right? Yes, of course, but whether it was snowing or not snowing, whether the bridge was burning or not, there are two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Elise Donim was discovered in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. And second, the head nun, Sister Bikini. Witness Iris desecrating Elise Donim's body. He makes a good point, on both accounts. Damn it.
That's right. I'm not lying.
What are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all that night, so my memory is still somewhat hazy.
You weren't yourself, because you have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy? It is only human to err. If you're so perfect, Trite, maybe you can explain this for the court? I don't know, maybe. What is it? When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. But somehow the body traveled across the bridge and was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick? Maybe Larry does? Let's find out. Oops. I know there must be some other way she got across that burnout bridge. But unless I can somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth. Looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a suitable explanation. You see what I mean? In other words, you're in no position to suggest this lady's testimony isn't the truth. Probably murdered before the bridge got struck, I guess. God damn it, we have to listen to her again. Hang on, before I gotta hear this bitch one more time, let me go refill my water, please. I'm gonna get some more hydration, and I'll be right back. Please excuse me, and we shall return momentarily. Okay, we're back. Alright, woo! Ah! Okay. Back to it. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. More liquids. Okay. Let's go back, because I think I already saved. Okay, now we have to listen to this bitch talk more. Okay. Let's get going. You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that to your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will this be her final testimony? I fucking hope so. Witness testimony. Moving the body. Here we go. Get some more lip balm on.
Other than walking over the bridge, there's no way to move the body.
Hello?
So I, must have just gotten confused, I guess. Was the snow still falling or had it stopped? Does it really matter that much?
Yes.
Or are you saying that there is a way to cross a burning bridge?
Very funny. Don't get sassy with me, Missy. So it was just a misunderstanding, I see. No. I doubt that. This is a photo of Dusky Bridge after it burned down from the lightning blast. It was taken on the morning after the incident. Certainly was burned to a crisp, and one of the suspension wires even snapped. It's amazing the whole bridge didn't fall. Okay, what am I supposed to be looking for there? Clearly, it would be impossible to carry a corpse across the bridge in this condition. Okay. Unless I do something to discredit this testimony, it's gonna be deemed as the truth. And Maya will be accused of murder. Right. I'm only gonna say it one more time. It is only human to err. And only humans can spot the errors of our ways. Whose side are you on? Right? The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes. Either a path through the forest or she killed her before it burned. I guess. All right, Mr. Wright, please begin your final cross-examination. Alrighty then. We save. And we go. Yes, but if the snow had already stopped when the incident took place,
I couldn't have crossed the bridge, naturally. But I think it's just like Mr. Godot said. The body did make it across somehow.
Hang on. I mean, yeah, unless it was through the forest, but the map doesn't show us. Snow, 7 to 10:50. Lightning, 10 to 11. Okay, but lightning struck at 10:45. How long does it take to get from the inner temple to the main temple? 10 minutes? 20 minutes? Yeah, it killed her around 10 p.m. Because I was thinking she might have enough time. The snow could have... Well, no, the snow wouldn't have stopped. So she would have... Maybe she was killed at 10. She goes, she drags the body across the bridge. I'm gonna say maybe that takes 15 minutes? And that's 10:15. She goes back to the temple, another 10 minutes, 10:25, takes the snowmobile to the bridge. Maybe she's back at 10:35. And then gets the body the fuck out of there. That would have still given her 10 minutes before that lightning strike. At 10:45. And then the bridge burned for 30 minutes. So at 11:15 is when the fire went out. Where's all the snow tracks? Hi, Darkrai. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. It's day 2 of our 3rd anniversary subathon. Just wanted to stop by. Yeah, things are all right. I hope your Sunday has been nice. I mean, I was just doing chores and then took a hot shower and started streaming, so pretty normal Sunday shit. But I hope yours has been good. Thank you for stopping by. What was I doing? Autopsy. That time frame could work according to the autopsy report. Tracks. There's only one set of tracks. When did the snow? Okay. But she couldn't have... God, but I don't know if she could have done this in that time frame. Because that snow still would have been going. Sick for a week! My brother in Christ, have you tested for the plague? Or maybe the flu? I would go check with your doctor and get some help. Jesus, that's rough. I'm so sorry, my friend. Ugh, because if it was still snowing... Because the snow stopped at 10:50. Ah! I don't know. I feel like this photo is important somehow. Fucking Larry. Ugh, I feel like this drawing has to come back into the picture somehow. Fucking Larry! Ugh. Oh, well, I hope your Nana is helping to nurse you back to health. Dusty. Okay. Yeah, she wouldn't have been able to do jack shit. I'm stumped. Absolutely just... Let's just keep pressing and see if something... You seem to be quite sure of yourself when you gave your testimony. You said you were sure the snow had already stopped.
I'm terribly sorry. I was wrong.
Does she really think an apology is gonna get her off the hook? Yes, because that makes time. This is no joke. You're giving sworn testimony in a court of law.
Well, Mr. Wright, let me ask you a question. Do you remember what the weather was like 1 week ago today?
Huh? Well, naturally, it was, No.
You see? It's not that easy to remember, is it?
But if it had been some kind of special day, I would have remembered. For example, it was pouring rain on the day of my elementary school graduation.
Objection!
No one wants to hear about your childhood traumas, trite. What? You hate people named Iris? How many irises hurt you, dude? By the time the murder had took place, the snow had already stopped. If you insist on obsessing over that one statement, let's see the proof. Show some evidence that the body somehow crossed the bridge while it was on fire. Is this where we bring Larry's trauma back? He said no trauma dumping. I guess. Shit. Let's bring Larry's drawing back into this. It's in the fucking record. 10? You've known 10 people named Iris in your life. That's crazy, dude. I feel like... I feel like it's gonna be stupid, but like... Come on, Larry, don't let me down. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait, did that actually work? A dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility. What? Ha! You're saying it's possible? Don't make me laugh. The only thing that's possible about your claim is that it's been pulled out of thin air. I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen. God damn it, trial part 2 is gonna be fucking Larry, isn't it? Preposterous! We'll see who is preposterous. We don't talk about the other 6 irises? Okay, we won't talk about them then. We don't talk about Iris. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head all night. Who is it? Who is this witness? I can't chicken out here. I've got to keep on the attack and go, go, go. Ms. Elise Donim's brilliant and highly gifted apprentice, Laurice Donim. This is ridiculous, but I figured that would be the answer. I mean, this game is ridiculous. Let's just go for it. Brilliant. Highly gifted. Apprentice? Remember what he said in his testimony. That night, he was at the Mountain Shack, Heavenly Hall. And that's when he witnessed the event. I think you've all seen this sketch before. It's an exact drawing of what he witnessed that night. Oh, damn. Man, you are the second person who has mentioned, like, legalities or court in this chat tonight. Somebody is pressing charges for assault with an arrow to the foot, and then we've got six irises that we're not supposed to talk about. What is up with y'all tonight? What's going on? Damn, guys, are y'all okay? Are you serious? Today is not April Fool's Day, is it? Mr. Wright, are you seriously claiming the victim flew through the air? And you're just using this pathetic scribble to support your argument? Uh-oh. The judge looks like he's about to blow a gasket. Ha! Well, Trey, there's nowhere for you to hide now. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, does this sketch prove anything? Yes! I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm gonna prove it. Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down. What if we turned the drawing upside down? Upside down, bouncing on the ceiling. Dun, dun, dun. God, everything reminds me of a song tonight. First time the judge looks legit pissed. For real. You know, that would be a fun idea for a stream. We start to play a game, and then anytime something reminds me of a song, I have to stop the game, karaoke the song, and then continue. That would be a long fucking stream, but that would be pretty funny. That would be pretty good. I don't know, maybe I'm nuts. Let me know. If you're so eager to turn this case upside down, why not start with the sketch? Upside down? Why did Godot say that? Alright then, let's hear the defense's theory. What exactly is this sketch trying to show? I don't think old Whiskerface is gonna forgive any more mistakes. What do you mean you just got an ad for women? That's weird. Alright, Phoenix, look carefully and think it over. This sketch drawn by Laurice Donim is... Fuck me, I have to choose. Evidence of nothing. A complete contradiction. Exactly what happened. Well, I did save, so I could technically pick any of these three things. Let's be crazy. Let's go nuts. Let's just say exactly what happened. Oh. Maybe a contradiction? It's still intact. It's just on fire. Yeah, I guess. Well, let's just go with it. Let's go nuts. Of course the victim was flying through the air. You can see it right there in the sketch. Whoosh! Whoosh! No, we'll go back. We'll go back. I thought he was gonna, like, turn it upside down and make some brilliant remark, but as soon as he said whoosh, nah. Okay, so let's go. Contradiction. Something is obviously funny about this sketch. I'm no art critic, but even I can see that. No, that's not what I mean, Your Honor. Laurie Stoneham stated it over and over that this sketch was exactly as he saw it. Motherfucker was upside down. He was laying down on the floor. This is what I was going after. However, see, I thought he would have said that exactly as he saw it. This is what I was expecting from that first answer. If we're to believe his testimony, then the sketch contradicts reality as we know it.
It contradicts reality?
Ha! This is getting interesting. Looks like you're back to that finger-pointing thing again. Okay, Trite, what exactly contradicts reality as we know it? The bitch flying? This flying figure, naturally. After all, people haven't learned to fly yet. Or did I miss something?
Mr. Wright, that answer just now, it was lethal.
Lethal? Was it? Oh, the wires? Maybe. Blushing only suits women, not the elderly. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nah, point to something else. It's fine. What have I missed? Hi, Alita. Welcome. Welcome. Well, we've been grilling Iris for the past 2 hours because she can't make up her mind on what her testimony is, and it's driving me insane. And we were correct not to like her. They've framed Maya once again, so we're trying to stop that.
But hi, I hope you've been having a good Sunday.
The top wires. I thought about that because of that one wire sticking down in that picture from the morning after. Upside down. Yes, that's what I was going for. Yeah. Keep going. These guys. It's this wire connected to the bridge. Let's see. The wire? Ha! Is that the thing that contradicts reality? It is indeed. Then show us the reality it supposedly conflicts with. Show us something that will point out how the sketch Oh, right, the picture. The picture of this thing. Yes, this thing, these wires, these things here. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. That. That's a photo of Dusky Bridge, correct? Yes. Now compare the sketch and the photo for a minute. In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires. But on the actual Dusky Bridge, jumpin' Jehoshaphat! Love that phrase. That's a good one. The wires are below the guard wires. Blah! There goes another cup of coffee wasted. Order! This sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted in the photo. However, isn't it likely that the artist just saw it wrong?
Or perhaps he just drew it wrong?
Ooh, Iris getting spicy. Either way, it sounds like you're just wrong. With someone like Laurice, I admit a mistake is a definite possibility. But then that begs the question. Why did he make a mistake? What was the reason? Are you saying you know the answer to that? Listen, think back, alright? Remember what Laurice was doing when he witnessed the event. He was at Heavenly Hall, waiting for a lover that was never going to come. He waited and waited, and finally, he laid down. But then, lightning shoots from the sky and sets the bridge aflame. Now, ponder what sort of position Loris must have been in at the time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did. He was lying on his back? I can't see how it relates. But it does, Your Honor. Stupid. That is the reason why the wires in the sketch go up instead of down. Aha! No way! Fuck you, Godot! Hi, Emily! Welcome! Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! Loris Donim witnessed the event while he was lying on his back, face up. In other words, the scene he saw was actually upside down. I'm just gonna go keep singing that song in my head. Upside down, wires on the ceiling. This sketch should actually... I think you finally get it, Your Honor. The correct way to view Loris Donim's sketch is like this. Da-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is how it should actually look. The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge, it was actually swinging below. That's right, just like a pendulum. Ridiculous! Blech. Order, order! Of all the things to say, a pendulum! The bridge was burning to a crisp. There was no way to get across it. But if the body had been found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used the burning bridge to get the body across to the other side. And a pendulum was the only way to get it done. Let's think about this for a minute, shall we? Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the inner temple to the opposite cliff. Yes, that sounds right. In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, you'd need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you have to plan ahead. Exactly! The lightning strike that night can only have been an accident. So it doesn't make sense that the culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then, they didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of them. What? I'm saying it was just a matter of what was using that was already there. Yes, Emily, you predicted correctly. Kudos, my friend, kudos. In that case, Mr. Wright, please give us an explanation to support your theory. What makes you think the criminal had the rope on hand to create a dive I wanted to save before you asked me a question, but alright. The letter, maybe? The talisman? The bridge picture, you think? I guess just using the bridge, right? Using the wires that were there. Okay. Whew! The meaning of this is... if you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there in front of your glorious beard. Aha! This is one of the wires from the bridge. That would have been a really hot wire. That would have hurt your hands, girl. When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Donim's body. Oh, shit! fucked up. That's so fucked. There was simply no other way to move the body. Well, then how did that bitch get across? That's fucking wild. Yeah, no, he's lost it. Mr. Godot! It seems Mr. Godot is more focused on his coffee than answering my question. It seems the odds of a rope being readily available were very high. Right? Poor Misty! I feel so bad. Was gonna be reunited with her daughter only to be murdered and then flung across a cliff. Possible or impossible? That's not the question we need to ask. There's only one question. Did that really happen? That's right. I wonder if you can prove what happened to us. I also wonder, which is why I'm gonna save. Do you have any actual evidence that the bot fell over 10 feet? It's the autopsy report. It's the autopsy report. It said she fell over 10 feet after her death. Aha! She didn't fall out the fucking window. She fell through across the bridge. Aha! Before I present my evidence, let me review what we know so far. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, we can see it's the one that was in front of the inner temple. So then, was that the spot where the criminal... Yes, precisely. Now let us consider the body's movement by looking at the overhead map again. If the body was pushed from this point here, it would drop on the opposite bank at approximately this point. Did you just say drop? Well, they must have failed to catch the body on the other bank.
What? What makes you think something like that happened?
Because I have evidence that suggests her body dropped some distance.
What kind of evidence?
Take a look at this autopsy report. It says here that her body fell about 10 feet after her death. How do they know? Man, forensic scientists are super cool. 10 feet, huh? That's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body overswung due to forward momentum, but that came loose and fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact... Oh, shit! That's how that happened. I wondered how that was gonna come back in. This crystal sphere was knocked loose. Yes, this blood-stained amethyst crystal. It's the one that came off Ms. Elise Donim's staff. And even more important is the place where this crystal sphere was found. By Larry, right? Right, I'm saying. She literally could have just got rid of the body. But nope. Revenge. Franzi! Franzi's here! Hi, Franzi. How are those locks coming? No, listen. He don't care that it's his client still. Maya Maya's more important. She could rot in jail for all I care. I care about Maya. I believe it's already marked on this overhead map. The crystal was found. Aha! Precisely, Your Honor. In the very spot where the pendulum would arrive if given the right amount of speed. This explains your theory quite well, Mr. Wright. You have provided us with a way the body could have been moved that night. An impressive deduction, Mr. Wright. Most impressive. Damn! You threw Coffee all over me, you bastard! How very dare you, sir? I thought this cold coffee might help cool you down. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Godot? This is way more absurd than cross-examining the parrot, is it? Yeah, go to sleep, Darkrai. Get some good rest so you can recover. Feel better, my friend. I hope your week this week is better. Good night. That was a dark and bitter guess that you made, right? But you forgot about one thing. What is it now? What would that be? The aroma. Huh? A coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep and profound aroma. The rest of the court doesn't speak coffee-nese. Can you elaborate a bit more? Coffee-nese is wild. If the criminal had sent the body to the other side, like you say, then naturally there must have been an accomplice lying in wait to catch it. An accomplice? It's okay. This is where we catch Morgan, that bitch. The criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. So, who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Trite? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it! Mr. Godot is correct. This can't be the work of a single person. Well, Mr. Wright, you know what you must do. I must save. I must save my sorry ass. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. The body couldn't have made it to Hazakura Temple without an accomplice. Very well then. If you please, Mr. Wright. Who was the person that received the body on the Hazakura Temple side? Would it be Iris then? It had to have been somebody else at the temple. She had to have made it across before the bridge completely collapsed. Or burned. It's either Iris herself or Morgan or Dahlia. Oh, Iris was at... Wait, which temple? She was at the main temple, right? Because Bikini had already gone back to the main temple. So Iris was there. Yeah. And so the other side, they're talking... Yeah, the Hazakura... So it has to be Iris. It was somebody else at the inner temple. Let's see what happens. It can only be you, Sister Iris. Huh? But I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile. But with her bad back, Sister Bikini could never pick up a body like that. You're the only one that could have managed it. Trite, were you even listening to the witness's testimony? On the night of the crime, this little cutie pie was on the cleanup duty in the inner temple garden after the mother-daughter bloodbath. I haven't forgotten, but have you, Mr. Godot? This witness was also seen at Hazakura Temple, desecrating the corpse of the victim. Strange indeed. It's almost as if, on that night, the defendant was in two different places at the same time, which is where we bring up Dahlia and that bitch Morgan Fay. Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony?
Mention what?
The pendulum, of course. Using the sketch drawn by an eyewitness, I have established how the body was moved using the burnt-out bridge. Which means it's now a fact that this occurred. Something you should have already known. No, but someone was channeling Dahlia, remember? We had this whole conversation the last time we played through. Because it was this whole thing, because Pearl was trying to channel Dahlia because her mother instructed her to through that letter, but she couldn't because someone else was already channeling Dahlia that night. So.
No, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about a pendulum.
But the body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. So you should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about this whole thing. Unless you're not really Iris to begin with. Ooh. Who's channel? Ooh. Ooh. Hi, Tuna. Welcome. This is your favorite case. This case has been driving me absolutely fucking batty. It does get juicy though, I do say.
What? How can you say that, Mr. Wright?
What? What kind of nonsense is this? You're saying this witness isn't Iris of Hazakura Temple? Are you serious, Trite? You mean this woman is... There's no one besides Iris that could have received the corpse that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Because of that bitch, Dahlia, and Morgan Fay. Why her whole demeanor changed so suddenly from yesterday. And why she's trying to pin this murder on Maya. Morgan Fay, get your ass out of there. The woman that's standing there at the witness stand. Her real name is... Better be fucking Morgan. No, wait, that can't be it, can it? He said I was wrong. You think it's Dahlia? Okay, fine. 'Cause I thought Dahlia was dead. But I think we may have found out that she escaped. I think I forgot about that. Yeah. I think that's why Miles freaked out last... God, it's been like 3 weeks since we played. I should have watched my own VOD. Because I'm pretty sure Miles freaked the fuck out when he found out that she had escaped. Yeah, okay. Dahlia. Go to the profiles, please. Let's see. I never thought I'd have to utter your name again. Oh, her spirit. Fine. Let alone see you. Oh, do you think Iris is channeling Dahlia? Huh. Interesting. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne. Hawthorne? Sister Iris had a twin sister. And you're looking at her, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. That name rings some bells. Distant bells, but bells nonetheless. It's just your imagination, Gramps. This file contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh yes, I remember now. That case. 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't give a shit about you. But, according to this, Dahlia Hawthorne is already dead. It says her execution was carried out last month. So what? Death has no meaning in this courtroom. Honestly, it really doesn't. What? Order!
Wait a moment! How can you... My sister, she's already dead! What kind of...
You of all people should already understand. After all, the blood of the master of the Kurine channeling technique flows within that body. The Kurine channeling technique? Now where have I heard that? That's right. You're not Dahlia Hawthorne herself. You're the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of a spirit medium. What an exciting story. Exciting, but quite impossible. You're asking us to buy that Dahlia Hawthorne just happened to be channeled by someone? On the very night of the murder to a temple where her twin sister Iris was? If you're gonna put things that way, then yes. I do have a note, actually. We're supposed to believe a coincidence like that just happens? Not a coincidence, a plan. Naturally, it was no coincidence. The whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. Yes. It's all written right here in these instructions.
What's that?
These instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Fay. And part of the plan called for Dahlia Hawthorne to be channeled. That night, there were 2 irises at Hazakura Temple. 2 of them? Even the time of the channeling was planned out. As soon as you hear the lights out bell. In other words, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time. That means the Iris that was at dinner was the real Iris. And the Iris who gave me this hood in the main hall was also the real Iris. Meaning that the Iris Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple was someone else dressed as her, namely one Dahlia Hawthorne. Do you even know what you're saying, trite? This whole channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business. Yes, it's true that you found plans that talk about it. However, there's one thing that's perfectly clear. The witness currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris. What? How do you know, brother? Calm down and remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister Bikini, the Dahlia Hawthorne that had been channeled would have been stranded at the inner temple due to the lightning strike. I hate that image so much. It was later that the body was moved by pendulum. That's right. Naturally, that would mean the Iris that received the body was the real Iris. Are you with me so far? Yes, because that's what we just told you. Yes? After being notified of what happened, the police came to Hazakura Temple's main hall. There they found Iris in her room and arrested her. And ever since, she's been under police supervision at the detention center. Yes, I suppose. I can't deny any of that. But she did come to the temple to unlock those locks.
Ugh. Thank goodness. It looks like he's finally convinced.
Wrong! Something still seems off. Way off. I'm still not convinced the iris here is the same one from the other night. Huh. I suppose you're about to say something really ridiculous. Yes, and? Say that shit with your chest, and? Oi, with the coffee. Oh, no, I also... Yeah, if it was Pearl... God, I don't want them to arrest Pearl. Where is she? Like the real Iris and the spirit of Dahlia somehow switched places? Switched places? Phoenix Wright, let's go! Hi, bird! To be perfectly honest, there are still quite a few things I don't understand, but I do know that unless we confirm the witness's identity, we can't continue with this trial. Iris doesn't have the spiritual power needed to channel Dahlia. So who the fuck is it? Is it Maya, maybe? I mean, shit, it could be Pearl. You might be right, Henry. Which means they must have switched places somewhere. Well, Mr. Wright, since the time she was arrested at Hazakura Temple, have there been any chances for Iris to switch? Yes, I think so, because she went back to the temple. There was one. Your Honor, I think there might have been one chance. Oh, explain yourself. Yesterday, for a few minutes, Iris's whereabouts were unknown. Right, because Miles got freaked out in the earthquake, and we lost her. Unknown? What do you mean? What I mean is, there was a span of time in which Iris was able to move about freely, unsupervised. Who was it? Who would give a murder suspect time to move freely like that? I'm sorry. I know you didn't mean to. It wasn't your fault. The person who gave Iris the chance to freely move about was... Miles. This is Mr. Edgeworth, isn't it? Call him out! No, listen. I know he was scared. It's okay. It was a mistake. Your Honor, there was a fairly large earthquake yesterday, was there not? An earthquake? Earthquake! Oh my goodness, the inner temple! This kind of tremor might... Fear of earthquakes is a skill issue. Damn, you're hard on our boy Miles. You think it's Maya? Okay, Emily has a theory. Henry has a theory. Let's see who it is. You know, I'm just wondering, maybe Maya's been missing this whole time because she's been channeling Dahlia. But why? Why would she? She fled. She escaped. We went to the inner temple right away. And it's true. Iris was already there. However, they had already switched places by that point in time. When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by none other than Dahlia Hawthorne. I just wonder what the people sitting in the courtroom think of all this. That's quite enough already, Mr. Wright. Now see here. No judge in his right mind would consider the idea of spirit channeling and be quiet. There she is, you bitch.
It's been a long time, Mr. Judge.
That voice. Guess I'll have to ask again. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules.
Dahlia Hawthorne. And my current profession? Permanently retired.
Ha. So you're not going to bother hiding your identity anymore, huh? The baddie herself! I don't know about that.
Why should I? After all, I'm dead. There's really nothing you can do to punish me.
What is going on here? Dahlia Hawthorne. I never thought we'd meet again. And I never thought we'd meet like this. But this time, I'll end it. For her and for myself. Permanently retired, right? Oh, shit! To be continued! Oh, dun dun dun! Ooh, we don't get the juicy shit till later. I'm gonna save. And it is Sunday night. Hold on, what time is it? Okay, no. I must go to the dentist in the morning. I have to get my teeth cleaned. So I do have to go to bed at a semi-decent hour tonight. So I think we still got a good, 3 hours left of the subathon. So I will end for tonight, and then we will be back tomorrow evening. Let's make it a point to reconvene again tomorrow at, say, 8 p.m. Central Time? I think so. Let's do 8 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. And if no one adds any more time to the timer, we might finish this subathon. But we could see if anybody else adds some more time to our day tomorrow evening. So, thank you, Bird Bags. I know you just joined at the end. I apologize, but we play more. Hey, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Dumpster Club. I appreciate it. If you want to join our Discord server, you can do the command or check in the panels below. And we will talk things. I owe y'all a Twitter post, and I owe y'all what do I owe y'all? The trash can! I owe y'all the trash can redeem. You think it's for the rest of... Do you want me to do September? You think I could stream every day for the rest of September? Aw, you're so sweet. I mean, shit, I could ask the Discord server. We could do it. I mean, that's what I have the timer up for. We'll see. We will talk in the Discord server. But thank you again for joining us this evening. It was a lovely time. As I was gonna say, Bird Bags, we play plenty of Ace Attorney on this channel. As this is the last case in the final, or in the Ace Attorney trilogy, we're gonna have to go through to the next set of games once we're done here. Because I'm having a good time and I believe in continuing with the series. So, I'll run a poll in my Discord server to see if we want to continue for September, or if we just want to have a shorter subathon. Either way, I stream 3 times a week, dude. You cannot get rid of me that easily. Okay. But also, make sure your bills are paid. Listen, before y'all donate shit, or sub, please make sure that you and your needs are taken care of before you throw extra shit at me. I don't want y'all, up the creek without a paddle before, on my account, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, Pawn is live. I'm gonna throw y'all at Pawn. Pawn's playing The Last of Us, so if you're into zombies, check it out. You just want me to play Undertale. I know that's what you want. Oh, you're funny. But thank you so much today for the subathon, and thank you, Nara, to donating 10 subs to the community. I appreciate it, and I know the community appreciates it. And that added another couple hours to the timer. So, we are back again tomorrow. I'm going to throw y'all at Pond. Go say, hey, the raid emote is free. I'm going to get that new redeem set up for y'all because y'all have earned it. Thank you, thank you. Have a good rest of your Sunday night. And I'll see you for a Monday stream tomorrow.